Good morning. How are you all? So, ma'am is back with the workbook and with chapter Bear Hug. Okay. In the last video, we completed few exercises. Now we'll be moving further with the exercise part. And today we'll be taking exercises which are on page number 55. Okay. Now, select suitable words from the box and complete the sentences given below. Now, few words are given in this, and we all know these words. Yes, we know chemist, tailor, barber, baker, dentist. We all know them. They are all community helpers. We all know what work do they do. So, this exercise, Pushpanjali ma'am is going to leave. You are going to do it for yourself, although I have provided you the answer key in the assignment section. But this thing, it is a very simple exercise, and I know that you all will complete this exercise very nicely. Now, turning to the page. It says complete the story. Now, there is a story which is given here. Okay, so we'll be completing it. Fine. Some fishermen dash fishing by a river. Now fishermen, look at the spelling. M-E-N, plural. So we'll be writing some fishermen were fishing by a river. They were throwing nets to dash fish. What will they do with the net? Obviously, they were throwing net to catch a fish. Yes. Okay. From a tree, dash monkey watched dash. So from a tree, a monkey watched. Now they were plural, so we will write watched them. Okay. Now, when the fishermen dash for lunch, you also go for lunch? Yes. So when the fishermen went for lunch, dash came down from the dash. Now who came down? Who was on the tree? So he came down from the tree. Yes. He picked up the dash and dashed them into the river. Now what did he pick up? He picked up the nets and threw them into the river. Unluckily, his foot got caught in a net and he got thrown into dash dash 2. He got thrown into the river too. Oh my God. The monkey dash dash off the dash shivering. The monkey came out of the river shivering. Fine. Serves me right, he said. I don't know how to fish. So see, here we are using don't with I. You remember, ma'am told you that with I we'll be using don't. Okay. So this story we are going to complete. Okay, like this. Now, the next part. Beta, this is a comprehension which I'll be explaining you right now. But the questions which are following this comprehension, you are going to do it for yourself. You are going to do it by yourself. I'm not going to provide you the answer key for this. Okay? You are going to write down the question and answers in your English notebook. Fine? And further action, I'll tell you when we'll be meeting in our online class. Okay? So now I'll be explaining this comprehension to you and you will be doing these question answers in your English notebook. Okay? Now, it says a helicopter is an aircraft that has no wings. Propellers on top of the helicopter lift it into the air. Propellers in its tail move it left and right. Fine. So these are the starting lines. This passage is regarding helicopter, and it says that it is an aircraft that has no wings. It has no wings. It has propellers. Propellers on top of the helicopter lift it into the air, and propellers in its tail move it to left and right. Okay. Now, a helicopter can take off from the ground by going straight up into the air. It can land by coming straight down. It does not need much space to land and take off. Fine. So, it can take off from the ground by going straight up, and it can come down by coming straight down from the air. It does not need much of space to land and take off. Okay. A helicopter can move in any direction. It can fly backwards, forwards, and sideways. It can also stand still in mid-air, very close to land and water. Okay. So a helicopter can move in any direction. It can move backward, it can move forward, and it can also move sideways. Okay. It can also stand still in the middle air. In the mid-air, it can stand still, very close to the land or the water. Okay. Because of its wonderful ability to fly almost anywhere, a helicopter is useful for rescuing people. Okay. Because of its ability, its wonderful ability that it can move backward, forward, sideways, it can stand still in the mid-air. Because of such qualities, such abilities, it is used for rescuing people, for helping people. Fine. In 2018, thousands of people were stranded in different parts of Kerala because of a flood. They were in danger. They were almost alone in that area in different parts of Kerala because of a flood. The Indian Air Force helicopters flew them back to safety. And because of these helicopters, because of these usage of helicopters only, the Indian Air Force was successful in getting those people to a safe area. Fine. So this passage, beta, this passage, ma'am has explained you. It is a comprehension. Fine. I explained you. Now you are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 question answers in your English notebook. Okay. The further action, ma'am is going to tell you when we'll be meeting in our online class. Okay. Fine. So do your work nicely, properly. Okay. And read this passage once again. We'll be meeting in our online class again. Okay. Bye-bye.